We are live.
Hello, Trojans. We are here at Ellison Field for another great day here, but we're here for the Egg Bowl, the biggest game in Petaluma. You know how downtown gets. Everybody is wearing their Egg Bowl shirts and which team they want to win.
So right now, this is the JV version of the Egg Bowl. Varsity will happen later today, but still a great game here. JV teams kicking off in just a few minutes. We will have the national anthem sung by one of our very own. So tune in for that.
Oh yeah, by the way, Trojans, my name is Aaron Rangebar.
My name is Luca Palermo.
And you're watching the Trojan Broadcast Channel.
Anakin is next to this if you want to ask Anakin to Alec or say something. I don't
Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Hello, 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 hello.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2025 Junior Varsity Egg Bowl. If we could ask the captains to start making their way to the 50-yard line.
What's your full name? Huh? I don't want to mess it up here. And out comes your captains for Casa Grande and Petaluma High School. Okay, could you move?
Singing our national anthem, vocalist from Petaluma High School, Sydney Connery.
Sydney Connery, now for the national anthem. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, the Gauchos won the toss and did elect to receive. So they will start with the football. We got 4 10-minute quarters of JV football coming right up.
And it seems that Tate Shoup is gonna. It seems that Elijah Calderon is gonna be kicking this one off. How do you think this game will go, Luca?
Well, the Trojan JV team has been doing quite well so far this season. A 7-2 record. Casa Grande not so much, as we see a little bit of a squib kick roll on the ground right about the 15-yard line. He picks it up, makes a move, breaks a tackle, makes another cut. He found a hole. He finds a lane. He keeps going. He keeps it to go. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. It's a kickoff touchdown to start the JV Egg Bowl. What a play.
And wow, what a start to this game. The first play of the game is a touchdown for this Casa team. Maybe this is how the rest of the game will go, but we'll have to see later on.
So already special teams may be looking to be a concern for this JV Trojans team. Of course, this is the JV version of the Egg Bowl. The Egg Bowl has been named the Egg Bowl for about 55 years.
So just stay tight on the ball, stay tight on the action. Medium to tight, always. Don't go wide.
they're standing around. We might have a couple over here. Fan of those. No, I know. Sorry. Just like across. Yeah, just across there. No, I don't think so.
Focus on the play.
Sit on it if you want.
Defense, you say defense, help us out, charge! Charge! Defense, you say defense, help us out, charge!
Timeout on the field.
Defense, you say defense, help us out, charge!
DBC Fitness incorporates fundamental principles of human biomechanics into customized, meaningful, data-driven training programs. At DBC, our clients can expect to achieve a more optimal state of human function, encompassing increased athletic performance, relief from chronic dysfunction, and safe and efficient movements. DBC Fitness. I want to remind everybody, both our snack shacks are open. Want to come out there?
What's your name?
Also, we get your Casa Grande swag.
Nice to
Aren't
meet
you
Nia's sister.
Nia's sister? Okay, cool.
And the football swag. Let's have a big round of applause for number 27, Matthew Lindemann, sitting on top. That'll bring up second down and 8 for the Gauchos.
Just like watch it here.
How about a big round of applause for Ranger Trojan?
Oh, he's down there.
Dylan Reyes to kick the extra point for the Gauchos. And Reyes' extra point is up and good. That'll bring the Gauchos 14, Trojans 7, with just over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Say hey, get that camera ready because Jahan Serta Photography specializes in capturing beautiful and unique moments with a fresh perspective for nearly 20 years. From breathtaking high school senior sessions, family portraits, and imaginative event coverage, Jahan Serta will turn your vision into stunning images.
Where are you?
Remember, the next time you need a fantastic photographer, visit JahanSerta.com. Dylan Reyes to kick off for the Gauchos.
Her name is Morelli.
And Nucci to return.
Yeah, I'm on anything right now. Okay, on anything. On anything. Track the play, track the play, track the play, track the play. Get tight,
Nucci
survive,
brought
get
down
tight.
at the
On the
30-yard
line,
line.
Change score to
Play number
14-7.
57.
14-7.
Nick
Casa's.
Nunn,
I can.
14,
And
and
so,
Maggie, keep it right there on the huddle. Get the huddle.
you.
Loss of 3 yards there. That's going to bring it 3rd and 7 now for the Trojans. Hubley's pass intended for number 7, Ben Gottlieb, ball incomplete. John McGreevy on the defense. That'll bring it 4th down, 7 yards to go.
You did that on purpose. What are you talking about? Yeah, you're whipping me with stuff. Please don't. See? There we go. Number 6, Goldberger. Complete from Xavier Hubley for 6 points. And with no time remaining in the first quarter, Petaluma's going to come out and Molly,
attempt
can you use the blue tape to tape off your side?
Elijah Calderon to kick.
Over here. Go behind me,
Ben
please.
Gottlieb to hold. And that's the end of the first quarter, and your score, 14-14. We got ourselves a ball game. Lockdown on the kickoff. Goes out of bounds, untouched.
Molly, I need you to like tell me where the ball is when it gets like thrown or kicked. No, that's seriously how they count it. This one doesn't have numbers. This one has dun 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 dun. Okay, there you Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering so much. My eyes do. I think I got moisturizer in them this morning. Yeah, I know. Mine are just, they've been watering a lot, and I think I just keep getting moisturizer in them like every day. Which one? Yes, that's right. Right where? Yeah, tell me the number or like the landmark on the field. Yeah. Well, now the ref has it. Say like on the Trojan head or on like the 40, 45, 30. Or like the number that is holding it. Because I don't know where it's going once it leaves the camera view. Well, I can see it now. I have the camera on it. I need you to watch over there. Yeah, I know.
Number 23, that was on the carry, but held up by a wall of Trojans. That'll bring up
It's so hard to center things when it's a big thing happening. I'm supposed to be on medium and tight shots. Mia or something? Interesting. There it is. Okay. Say louder. I guess the gray ones work too. At least they're still the overalls.
To the 27-yard line, first and 10 Gauchos.
So after that stop, it will be a 4th and 12 for the Gauchos. They will punt it away back to the Trojans. 2 minutes left in this first half of the JV Egg Bowl as Casa Grande is back to punt. Oh, and a flag. See which side that's for. False start on the Gauchos, so we'll push them back 5 yards, but will still be a punt upcoming.
Sorry about those audio issues, Trojans, but we are back and ready to commentate over some football. How about you, Luca?
I'm ready. All right. So after that penalty, move back 5 yards. Here's the Gauchos to kick it off. Punt is a little left and stops at 45 for the Trojans will have 55 yards to go take this lead. 2 minutes left in this first half.
And a perfect decision right there to take the fair catch instead of running it. I mean, those Gauchos were really fast and they were right up on him. Good on the player for, noticing that and taking the fair catch.
So both offenses, unlike their varsity teams, at least today, have been very focused on the deep ball. Both the Trojans touchdowns from the deep pass and one of the Gauchos. So we'll see if they continue that strategy. Trojans set up with a 2 wide receiver set. Both out left. Quarterback under center. Fake pitch, roll out right, looking back to the running back on his left, and almost a reception, but he got the catch. Number 8, he makes a move. He's down the sideline. He's got a lot of yards. Oh, what a hit! Number 0 from the Gauchos. There's almost a fight on the play. Number 0, AJ Martin gets the big hit at the end of the play. There was Hunter Arnett with a huge gain.
Oh my gosh, what a big hit there by that Gaucho right there. And he walked it off like it was nothing. Wow.
So the defense does get on the sportsmanlike conduct penalty. Makes sense after the big hit, an unsportsmanlike celebration after the play. So the Trojans will add another 10 to that play and will start at around the 30-yard line. A great 25-yard play to start this drive for the Trojans.
Man, if he didn't make that celebration, that would be in his highlight reel right there.
I think it might still would. Correction, the ball is up past the 20-yard line in the red zone, about the 18. Same set, quarterback under center, 2 running backs behind him. Hand off to the fullback, who is quickly stopped and grabbed, and will be a gain of maybe 1, but does not get much on that first down play in the red zone. Number 19 for the Trojans, Adam Maldonado with that rush. So it was a gain of 1 yard on that play, so it is now a 2nd and 9 for the Trojans.
Great defensive stop there by the Gauchos.
Draw back to pass, looking out right for the out route, and it's an amazing catch. It won't gain any yards, but number 7, Ben Gottlieb, with the great reception on the out route, will put the Trojans on a 3rd and short.
Man, he reached around that Gaucho right there and caught that perfectly. I thought he was going to drop it, but very good reception there.
Especially for JV football, that's an amazing catch. So it was actually called incomplete on that play. We thought he caught it up here in the press box, but it will be 3rd and 9 now for the Trojans. Clock is now down to 24 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, 3rd and long here. Hopefully they can convert here and get 1 more touchdown before the last 24 seconds runs out.
Yep, if they don't get it here, it will most definitely be a field goal upcoming for the Trojans to take the lead before the end of this half. The Gauchos did start with the football, so the Trojans will receive at halftime. Trojans now passing, looking out right. Can't find nobody. Evades the sack. No, he doesn't. Ball's out. Gauchos pick it up. Breaks a tackle, but is brought down. 12 seconds left in the half, and the fumble on the strip sack gets the Gauchos the ball. Let's see if they can do anything with these 12 seconds.
Oh my gosh, that Gaucho defense is jumping around all over the place. They were excited about that one. They saw the ball fall out, and they jumped right on it.
Xavier Kubley, number 5 for the Trojans at quarterback there, was just looking to find something, rolled out to his right and couldn't evade the sack and gave up the football, but only 12 seconds left in this half, so other than a very far deep pass, this half will end 14-14. and we will have a timeout for the Trojans. Sorry, timeout for the Gauchos. So they will talk it over, see if they can do anything with these last 12 seconds. So as we close it on this half, we will also be, of course, streaming Varsity, the actual Egg Bowl, the historic game between Casa Grande and Petaluma that happens at the end of each football season here in Northern California. The Gauchos will set up with quad wide receivers. Trojans with 2 high safeties. Oh, and a free rusher, but the quarterback evades it, running around, looking deep, throws on the run out to the left side, and overthrown. Will be an incompletion. Still 4 seconds left in the clock, so see what the Gauchos do with this final 4 seconds, but we are almost at halftime.
I think they might set up with a Ford wide receiver. What do you think, Luca?
Maybe again. The Hail Mary is still in play, so they'll go for it, but we will probably be moving on to halftime.
Hello.
Gauchos will set up. Now trips wide receivers instead of quads. Looking for the Hail Mary again. Quarterback drops back, looking far right, throws it deep, and it will be almost intercepted off the face mask of Connor Thompson, number 17. But that will end the first half. We will be back in about 15 to 20 with the second half of this JV football game.
looks like.
All right, everybody, welcome back for the second half of this game. Tied 14-14. Dylan Reyes to kick off for Casa Grande.
Now, here we go. 20 more minutes of football in this JV Classic, 14-14. As the Casa kick will go right to the 10 and sit down. A great kickoff. Here comes the Trojan. Oh, sheds a tackle. What a truck. He breaks another one. He keeps going. He's going to chug off 3 defenders and get the Trojans set up on the 45.
That's a perfect reception right there, getting as much yardage as you can before you get stopped. And wow, making out to the 45, that's definitely a highlight right there.
That was 35 yards on the kick return, breaking several tackles, and will set up the Trojans with 55 to go.
I mean, that dude right there is a monster on the field. Just broke so many tackles. I thought he was going to keep going all the way until they got like 3 people on him and took him down finally at the 45.
So, 1st and 10, 14-14. Trojans will set up with the ball. Both touchdowns coming from deep passes in this game so far. Only one receiver on this play. Fake handoff for the fullback is a triple option. Quarterback keeps it and is tackled after a gain of 2. Will be a 2nd and long.
And right there is one of the Trojans' most popular plays that they use, the triple option. They often use that all the time in JV, but there is still other plays that they use, but the triple option is definitely effective on this Trojans offense.
Triple option is the main football philosophy that goes across all 3 levels here at Petaluma High School. Freshman, JV, and varsity all run it. Varsity's gotten very good at it this year. It's the main form of their offense. JV can definitely pass the ball. I'd say almost better than varsity, but varsity is really good at running that triple option and has propelled them to a 5-3 record and an ability to go to the playoffs.
Family Therapy is a counseling center in downtown.
So it will be a 2nd and 6 now for the Trojans. A minute off the clock so far here in the second half.
A little bit off topic here, but Luca, what do you think the varsity Trojans' chances are of going to state?
It's very possible. They're a very good team. They do have 3 losses, but they're 3 quality losses. Their first loss was in an absolute shootout against Annalee, who is a very prolific offense. That team has had a winning record so far this year. They lost to a very good Redwood team that is above their division. So with 2 quality losses like that, I think it's very possible that they could face a bunch of teams that don't have the rush defense of a lot of the teams in our league and just plow right through them.
And they're going to set up once again after that timeout there.
2nd and 6 now for the Trojans. Running back in motion, moves out left. Now the receiver in motion. It's a jet sweep out to him. He pushes it upfield, but is tackled very quickly. Will be a 3rd and short on this first drive of the second half. Get numbers in those.
And that was Colt Seeley on the tackle right there. The Trojans are going to huddle once again. And by the way, this is probably the biggest showout I've ever seen for JV especially. I mean, look at these stands. You can only see the Casa ones right now, but the Trojan stands are very filled.
Yeah, usually you don't see very many fans here for a JV game, but most of the fans here, I say, are here to prepare for the varsity game in an hour or so. But yes, a lot of people in the stands for this JV game, as we have a flag on the play. It looks to be on the offense. Yep, will be a false start on the offense, so we'll push the Trojans back from a 3rd and 4 to now a 3rd and 9. 8 minutes left in this 3rd quarter.
And to get a seat here during the varsity game is possibly one of the hardest seats to get in Northern California. I mean, wow, it is intense. You have to really like pre-order those tickets like a week ahead of the game. It's like crazy.
And there will be a lot of people in the stands. The Egg Bowl is not only a high school thing, it is really a cultural thing here in Petaluma. As on 3rd down, Trojans fire deep. Oh, no flag? There's a flag. Defensive pass interference in that play. I saw it from up here in the press box. Everyone did. We're waiting for the flag on the field, and there will be. So the Trojans will move up.
That defensive coordinator does not look happy there. You really have to wait until the ball is like a few inches from his hands, and then you make the tackle. That was not a very good play there by the Casa defense.
Yep, the rule itself is you must not make physical contact with them until the ball is in the catching vicinity. Obviously, the ball was not in the catching vicinity, and he was squished between two Gauchos defenders. As we have a very big truck at one of the end zones. We'll see what that is maybe in a bit, but focus more on the game. Oh, as we have a flag, would have been a 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Will be a 5-yard penalty for the Trojans. We'll put them back for a 1st and 15. Seems to be there's one too many players on the field for that play.
Yeah, these coordinators need to make sure they have the perfect amount of players on that field. They cannot mess up once, or else it might be vital to their win.
Penalty's been a big thing in this game, but of course this is JV, so that is to be expected. Trojans come out with a 1 wide receiver set far out right. 2 running backs either side of the offensive line. Quarterback under center. Motion from one of them. They give it out to him on the sideline. He finds an edge. He's going to barrel through and get a good amount of yards. Will just be short of the 1st down, but the Trojans will make it a 2nd and short.
There's going to be a flag down on the field. And they're going to come back another 5. They need to make sure they don't get any more flags on this game especially. I mean, this is the Egg Bowl. They need to be perfect.
So back-to-back penalties again will erase the great running play there. Set up on their own 46-yard line. Trojans with 35 to go for the touchdown, but 45 to go for the touchdown. Still 7 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Trojans taking their time. Looks to be a timeout. Trojans taking their time figuring out what's been wrong, why these penalties keep coming up, and hopefully they can get an actual playoff on this 1st and 15.
FNP Fitness, functional movement and performance specializing in...
And we have about 7 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock in this 3rd quarter. What do you predict next for these Trojans?
Well, it's the run plays and the false starts has been the main problem for the Trojans so far. I'd look for them to look at those long passing plays that have got them touchdowns and really get their players out in the open field. It is a 1st and 15 now for the Trojans. Set up on the 46. 2 wide receivers stacked out right. Motion from the running back. He moves to the tight end position. Trojans looking to pass. Screen pass out to that running back. He has some room to run. He keeps going. Oh, and barrels through a defender and is pushed out of bounds just past the 25. But what a run, and it will be a 1st down just outside the red zone for the Trojans.
Great gain right there. Great gain right there. That's all I can say right now.
Pushed out of bounds by number 6, Nolan Conway.
So, like I predicted, I don't want to brag a little bit, but it was a pass play out for those few penalties. We'll see if they'll go back to it right outside the red zone.
I mean, during the 1st half, I saw a lot of very, deep passing plays. I really hope they do those again, but not risking the interception is more important, so I'm glad they didn't.
Trojans set up within the same set. 2 tight ends right around. One of them's in motion. It's a pitch out to him again, but there are 2 on the edge, and he is wrapped up for a small to nothing gain. Blocking there just wasn't great. Had 2 free defenders off the edge on that sweep. Just was never going to be there. Will be a 2nd and 10 now for the Trojans.
I think they might do a passing play here. I don't know. I just feel like the running game is not working right now. They just really need to go out to passes because that's the last resort to get this 1st down right here.
So it was a gain of exactly 1 yard in that play. Will be a 2nd and 9 for the Trojans. 14-14 here with just under 6 left in this 3rd quarter. In this same set again, quarterback under center. Tight end in motion. Fake pitch to him, and they hand off to the running back, who was wrapped up quickly. Number 24 for the Trojans, Gavin Powell, with the rush there on the misdirection, but doesn't gain much, and will still be 3rd and 9.
It's going to be a 3rd down and 8 yards to go. I think they might go out for the pass right now. I feel like that's the most, like, probably best play to run right now. I mean,
I'd agree that you don't want this drive to stutter out right here, right around the red zone. Field goal unit might come out on 4th down if it's long enough, but they definitely want to get this first to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back, looking deep, throws to the end zone. No one's there, though. Good defense from the Gauchos, and it'll be a 4th and long now. We'll see if the field goal unit comes out.
I feel like maybe that that Trojan quarterback right there, Xavier Kubley, he could have like taken it out and rushed for the first, but unfortunately he had to drop back because that Gaucho defense was putting so much pressure on him, and he just had to throw it somewhere. So, an all right play to, like, you know, bring out the field goal unit.
But it does seem that they're not going to bring out the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Maybe don't trust their kicker enough or just want to be aggressive here in the Egg Bowl. It is a tie game, and the punt, of course, isn't in play. We're too close, so might be in the zone of just going for it no matter what. 3 receivers, play action, rolling out right, defender in his face, throws, intercepted! Number 21 for the Gauchos, and is pushed out of bounds. Number 21 for the Gauchos, Ren Stoltz, gets the interception for the Gauchos, and they'll pick it up just around the 35-yard line with 65 yards to go for the touchdown to go take this lead.
Great vision on the ball there by Ren Schultz right there. He saw the ball coming to him, grabbed it, and he ran as far as he could before that Trojan defense pushed him out of bounds.
Yeah, great team defense from the Gauchos there. The edge rusher came off the edge and put pressure on the quarterback, made him throw his check down that was not open, and Ren stepped in front of the offensive player and got the interception. Quarterback now looking deep, sends it down the middle, deep, but no one's there. Receivers seem to be on the ground, but there will be no penalty flag.
And that interception right there was their 2nd interception of the game, if I'm not wrong. So this Trojan quarterback, Xavier Kubley, needs to make sure he's throwing it to the open player and not the one under pressure.
Definitely needs to calm down. He's made a lot of good passes so far, but under pressure just hasn't been there. After that play will be a 2nd and 10 now for the Trojans. It's still on the 34-yard line.
Plays stop.
Gauchos make a last-second substitution. Gets a new receiver in there, and he's set up out wide. Quarterback hands it off. And a good push from the offensive line, but the running back will be wrapped up after a gain of 2 or 3. Oh, and a push after the play. There is a flag. We'll see if it's another personal conduct penalty, but a Trojan defender was shoved to the ground after the play. We'll see what happens there.
And number 22 looks to be injured right now, and that number 22 right there is Bentley Munoz, and there's going to be a personal foul on the plays, and it's going to be against Casa Grande. That push after the play was not good, and that offensive coordinator is going to be not very happy with that player after this game.
Yeah, it was a solid gain on 2nd down, but the personal conduct penalty pushes them back way right around the 20-yard line, so will be a 3rd and very long for this Gauchos defense. That penalty could have very well just killed this drive. 4 receivers set for the Gauchos, almost definitely a deep pass play coming on 3rd and 21. Really trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback steps back, rolls out to his right, points up, and will be sacked inside the 5-yard line on 3rd down. Will be 4th and a mile, and the Trojans will get the ball back on a punt.
Number 8,
And wow, he might just kick this out to the 50, and the Trojans might just drive in for that touchdown right here. I mean, it is really close here, especially for a kicker on JV. They can kick it about like 35 to 40 yards.
Really nervous punter coming out, is if he can't get this punt off, it will be a safety and 2 points for the Trojans. So really going to try and get this ball off as quickly as possible.
Ray is back to punt for the Gauchos, deep in his end zone.
Never want to punt from your own end zone. Oh, we have a flag on the field. Seems to be on the Gauchos, so they might get pushed back even farther. Yep, will be pushed back to the 3-yard line. Once you're inside the 5, it just halves the distance. So from 6 yards to now 3 yards. From 3, here comes the punt.
It's going to be a 4th and 33 right here. Great job by the Trojan defense as he kicks it off. And
we'll only get to about the 30-yard line, and a fair catch by number 7 for the Trojans, Ben Gadib. He will set up the Trojans with only 30 to go to take the lead of this game.
Sorry about that, Trojans. It's going to be Ben Gottlieb on that return right there.
So with 3.5 left in this third quarter, Trojans will set up on the 39-yard line after the fair catch. Great job from the Trojan defense, and that's why those sacks, even on plays like that, are so important. If that sack didn't come up and the quarterback just threw it away, the Trojans would have almost double the amount of yardage go for this touchdown. Double motion, and there is a flag. Yep. Oh, he's going to keep going. No whistles blowing, but was a double motion by the Trojans, so play will be called back.
And I gotta say, even as a Trojan here, I love those gold helmets that Casa's got. I'm kind of jealous of them even. I mean, they look so cool on the field. I wish I could be wearing one.
This is a great jersey matchup. I personally prefer the Trojans all-purple uniforms to the all-whites, but the matte purple is such a pretty helmet as well. Just two great jerseys.
I mean, this rivalry goes back so many years. This rivalry's been going back 41 years now. This is the Egg Bowl XLI in Roman numerals.
And that's just the namesake for the Egg Bowl, has been going on for 41 years. This game between the Trojans and the Gauchos has been going on for a while. As he finds a hole, he's up the sideline, he breaks a tackle and will be taken down inside the 10, inside the 15. What a great run. He does seem to be injured on the play. Number 8 for the Trojans, Hunter Arndt. What a play there.
Bringing it all the way down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Trojans.
Great run there by number 8, Hunter Arndt. Can't get much better than that, I mean.
Yeah, it was real good and puts them right on the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 now, under 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Trojans now will go and try and take this lead. Quarterback fakes the handoff and out route to the Trojans. Number 7, Ben Gottlieb gets the reception, will gain a few, will be 2nd and long still.
That's a very fast pass there by Xavier Kubli. I mean, that looked like a straight up bullet. I mean, that's why they call it the bullet pass, right?
Very much so. Got that ball out as quick as possible, and will be a gain of only 3, but a good gain of 3. Clock ticks down to just around 2 minutes left. Side up on the left hash. The Trojans 12 yards to go to take this lead. 2 receivers out right. Pitch to the running back, far backfield. He splits a defender. He breaks a tackle. He's getting gang tackled. He keeps pushing. Oh, someone got a face mask. I saw a head turn, and it will be a great running play, but a face mask as well will put the Trojans just inches away from the goal line.
And wow, there's just lots of aggressiveness, especially in the Egg Bowl. I mean, this is kind of what you expect from these two teams, which have like the biggest rivalry in Northern California. Of course, they're going to be a little bit aggressive, but they can't risk those personal fouls or those face mask penalties.
I don't know if I'd call it the biggest rivalry in Northern California, but it is for sure the oldest. The Trojans just recently celebrated their 150th anniversary, and the Gauchos are about 100 years old as well. So this rivalry has been dating back almost a century. Of course, the Egg Bowl came in around the 70s, but yeah, this is a deep-rooted, long-time rivalry as the Trojans will set up on first and goal on the 3-yard line, looking to punch this in to take the lead.
Him there, I ran into.
Oh, and a false start. Number 9, Hunter Stevens, jumps the line and will push the Trojans back to the 8-yard line.
Sorry about that, Trojans. His name is actually It's going to be Hudson Stevens.
First down.
Did they take it back with him?
Line of scrimmage now, the 8-yard line. First and goal.
Trojans now will have a first and goal again, this time 5 yards back on the 8-yard line. Quarterback, handoff, number 24, breaks his first tackle, rolls forward but is not in, will half the distance to the goal line. Number 24 for the Trojans, Gavin Powell, gets them real close to the goal line.
Now bring up second and goal from the 3.
It's going to be second and goal here as they're at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, Trojans looking to punch this in after the 4-yard rush on first down. Handoff, pushing forward. He stays up, but is just short. Will be maybe even within a yard of the goal line. Trojans will be
Less than a yard of the goal line. That'll bring
have a third and goal on the inch-yard line. Trojans will probably run it again, look and punch this ball in.
What's the play called when the quarterback jumps? And the Trojans might go for a QB sneak here. I mean, they are on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, even half the 1-yard line. They're about 6 inches from the goal line. Might just see a QB sneak right up the middle. It is a handoff, and it's a big boy. Number 19, Adam Maldonado, gets the handoff, and he punches it in for the Trojan score. With 8 seconds left in this third quarter, the Trojans take the lead.
I mean, he is only 5'8", but he still can power through that Gaucho defense.
Elijah Calderon now to come out to kick the extra point for the
Elijah Calderon now coming out to kick the extra point to extend the lead to 7. Trojans looking good here at the end of the third. Here's the kick, and it's right down the middle. Got a very mad Gaucho behind the play. Seems to might have had a chance to block that kick, but didn't get there. So the lead will be 7 for the Trojans. 8 seconds left in this third quarter.
This one is pretty close here. I'm looking for a big finish to this game. That will be exciting.
Yeah, very much will be an exciting ending to this game. Gauchos will get the ball to try and go tie up this game.
And these stands are starting to fill up to the brim here. I mean, varsity's about to start right after this game.
Yep, the student section is about to start filling up. We will see a big student section on both sides of the field because this is, of course, a hometown rivalry game, so people are allowed to, or people can travel a little bit more than usual. So we'll have a Casa Grande student section as well as a Petaluma, which will always be fun.
And it gets kicked, a little bit of a squib, and he can't pick it up. He pitches it out, and number 30 is only about to get out to the 17 of their own 17-yard line. Not a very good reception there. If he could just get his hands on the ball, he could have found a gap and ran through it.
Yeah, great kickoff there for the Trojans. Gets them within the opposite red zone for the Gauchos offense. 10 minutes to go left in this JV Egg Bowl game. Trojans lead 21-14. We will flip the field. So the Gauchos will be going the other way.
called. I go to the chiropractic today. And Cheetah Insurance is your premier local.
I haven't said it enough every time I've commentated over a Trojan game, but those matte purple helmets, wow. They look so perfect on the helmets. I mean, that's all I gotta say, but like, wow. Whoever designed this helmet chose the perfect color.
Yeah, Trojans have had these jerseys for a long time. We even got a few teachers who have some memorabilia from when they're played, and those jerseys looked very similar.
Are the helmets new at all?
Helmets are new, but that matte purple's been there for a long time. So, Gauchos will set up on the 17-yard line. Little over 80 yards to go to try and go tie up this game. Two receivers set, one running back, one tight end as the quarterback pitches out to the running back, running out left, number 2. He finds the edge, he cuts it up, he breaks a tackle, he's going to get gang tackled after a great rush there, will gain the first down. Number 2, Ezra Samuelson, the sophomore, getting the big gain there.
A very good pinch there on Ezra before he got loose and ran all the way.
The chains. First down, Gauchos. We're at the 29-yard line.
29-yard line now for the Gauchos on 1st and 10. Quarterback, another handoff to number 2, Ezra Sampson. Oh, he finds the edge. He's going to go, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds after another great gain. Back-to-back 15-plus yards runs for Ezra Samuelson.
Ezra Sanderson having a little bit of highlight on this first play in the 4th quarter. Samuelson, sorry about that.
Yeah, back-to-back great runs to start this drive. We'll see if that will continue. The Gauchos' rush offense hasn't been great so far, but back-to-back really good runs. Ezra does seem to be very fast, so if they can get him out in space, he can be very dangerous. Same set again, and it's another handoff. This time not to Ezra Samuelson, but the number 20 for the Gauchos. He breaks a tackle. What a play! He's going to keep going. Almost another first down. Alexis Vasquez, the backup running back, much more of a bruiser, gets the carry there and gets the first down again. That's back-to-back first downs, all on run plays for the Gauchos.
Alexis Vasquez right there on the great power through.
What?
First and 10 for the Gauchos. Said that a lot this drive. Now a passing play coming, looking deep. Quarterback pump fakes it. He might run. No, he on the run, throws it deep. Caught at the 20-yard line. He breaks a tackle. He's in for the touchdown. Number 9 for the Gauchos, Colt Clea, gets the touchdown on the deep play. What a play, and that will tie this game. 8:41 left. What a game we have in our hands.
A great pass there by the quarterback to get it out to him really deep, and great run to get it right in the end zone. Broke that tackle, jumped over him practically, and made it all the way.
Yeah, great play from the quarterback to keep that play alive. Just navigated the pocket really well and stepped up for a throw on the run that was right on the money for the touchdown. Kick is up and kick is good. We have a tie game here on Ellison Field.
Just like that, it's 21-21 with 8 minutes, 41 seconds left.
So the Trojans defense will come off the field bruised and battered after a drive, only a 4-play drive, 3 15-plus yard rushes, and then a 35-yard bomb from the Gauchos ties this game.
It's looking pretty close here with 8 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock.
Sure. I'm good. Pass an extra one.
I'm good. Thank you very much. Gauchos now here to kick off. A really good, what a kickoff. Trojans pick it up out around the 10-yard line. Blocker set up, breaks a tackle, spins off another one right around the sideline and breaks another tackle. There's a flag at the back of the play. We'll see who that's for, but a great kickoff there and a great return as well. I thought they were going to get stuck within the 10, but a bunch of great plays gets them up around the 30, and we have an injury on the field right at the 20-yard line. We'll see who it's for. The penalty flag seems to be for a face mask. We'll see if that's related to the injured player on the field.
And the Trojan coach coming out now to take a look at him.
Encore Event Rentals celebrating their 15th Crystal anniversary. Encore Event Rentals has everything you will need.
So a face mask on the Gauchos on the return will push the Trojans up 5 more yards to just about the 35-yard line. They got 65 to go take this lead back from the Gauchos. 8.5 left in this fourth quarter.
That's Hudson Stephen helping himself unassisted.
Number 9 for the Trojans, Hudson Stevens was the injury on the play. Thankfully, got up on his own and will walk off the field. We'll see if he will return later in the game. Here's the Trojan offense. Quarterback under center, motion in the backfield. Pitches it out to him. Looking for a gap, but is wrapped up and taken down for a loss. Will be a 2nd and 12.
Al brought down in the backfield for a loss, no gain.
Seemed to be something on the field.
A little bit of a squabble up there from 8 and 32 on the field.
8 and 32 being Hunter Arnett, and number 32 for the Gauchos being Johnny McGreevy. Both coaches looking for a penalty, but there will be nothing on the play. Will be a 2nd and 14 now for the Trojans. Push back after that bad running play. Second and 14. Quarterback under center. Drops back, looks deep, looks for the out route, and is caught. Oh! That's a very much a penalty, a dirty hit by number 0, AJ Martin. That will be his 2nd dirty hit of the game. Man, I can tell you, at least as a Petaluma fan, I'm starting to really not like him. So the big hit after was just unnecessary, and that will give the Trojans a new first down.
These JV teams are being very aggressive with each other in the fourth quarter. I think it's partly because of the Egg Bowl rivalry, and also partly because the game is close and people are getting stressed out.
So the referees talking over the penalty. Again, AJ Martin there with no flag.
That flag has been picked up.
They pick up the flag, determining that that was not an unsportsmanlike hit, and a lot of boos coming from this Trojan sideline. They really did not like that. And personally, I disagree. That was a very dirty hit. Guys already had his knees down and still laid him out. Will be a 3rd and 9 for the Trojans after that. Of course, here in the commentary box, we like to keep it partisan as the Trojans look deep. He's open. Oh! Does not catch it, but was hit. No flag.
No flag interference there is kind of a wild play. These refs are making not very good decisions, but I'm not a ref, so I can't really tell.
Yeah, of course, we want to stay as partisan as possible, and of course, these referees are volunteers, so we want to be as nice as possible. But that is back-to-back plays where the Trojan sideline is very disappointed in the call. That first big hit there, which had a flag thrown, but was picked up, and then on that play, some interference to the receiver before the ball was there, but no call. So the punter does come out for the Trojans after that drive is stopped. Here's the punt, pretty deep out to the sideline, and will stay in bounds, so no penalty. But the Gauchos have it up the sideline. He's going to keep going. A.J. Martin gets the reception on the kickoff and gains a good amount of yards, just up to about the 50.
Bring that all the way out to about the 47-yard line. First down.
Approximately the 47-yard line.
Thank you, Aaron, for the correction. So, yes, 47-yard line, 53 to go for the Gauchos to go take this lead. They were down 14-21, got that touchdown, and then after a good defensive stop, they have a chance to go flip this score. Handoff. He bounces it out left and will go out of bounds after a good gain, maybe about 8-9 yards in that play. Number 2, Ezra Samuelson. He's been having a great game so far and gets another great rush there.
Bring up 2nd and 1.
I feel like even if you're not a Petaluma or Casa fan, this is a very fun game to watch because there's lots of aggressiveness, closeness, you know, but I mean, it's just a fun game to watch. That's all I can really say.
Here's another handoff to Samuelson. He's bouncing it out left again and will be hit after a gain of about 6. Will get the first down for the Gauchos as they're moving. Some honking from the street behind us. Everyone is very excited for this Egg Bowl. The tensions are building as we move to the end of this JV game.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Driving around this stadium is like driving around just a pool of people because there's just so many people here for the Egg Bowl.
Gauchos handed off again. Samuelson this time bounces it out right, looking for a gap, cuts it up, breaks a tackle, and will push forward about a 6-yard gain there. He is having an amazing game and puts the Gauchos with a 2nd and short. And yeah, it is a absolute circus out here. Thankfully, I got here early and was able to park very close to the entrance, but that will not be the same for a lot more people as we already have pretty stacked stands, but it will get much more soon.
Some people are probably going to have to park out by Bethards because it's so crowded in the parking lot here.
Gauchos here on a 2nd and 3 now. Another handoff. Samuelson gets it again right up the middle. Reading his blocks and will gain the first down. Will be a first down within the 25 for the Trojans.
And that's enough to move the chains. First down, Gauchos.
Ball is set up on the 27-yard line. Now for the Gauchos, back-to-back drives been moving very well, this offense, in the pass game and in the running game. Ezra Samuelson has been having an amazing game so far. He's subbed out for this play. There's 4 receivers out. We'll see if it's a pass. It is. Quarterback drops back, looking deep, throws it out to the far right receiver. One-on-one, caught! Number 80, what a catch! Timmy Dooley, the sophomore, what an absolute moss for the touchdown! What a catch! Oh my goodness! And on back-to-back drive, the Gauchos have amazing consistent runs and then an absolute deep ball for the touchdown.
Sorry for not talking. I was taking a few seconds to pick up my jaw after that play. That head top was insane.
Wow. Looking real good now after being down a touchdown. They're now up a touchdown as the kick goes through the uprights. A 7-point lead for the Gauchos with 4.5 left to go.
And that reception is definitely going in that player's highlight reel. That's what you call a textbook head top.
A textbook head top it is. Absolutely mossed his defender, and the Trojans, morale a bit low now, will set back up to go back out and try and go tie this game. The defense has been absolutely shot so far in this second half, giving up 2 back-to-back amazing drives for the Gauchos. So the Trojans really hoping they can get some rest in the sideline as the offense goes out.
We're not going to do it now.
Number 82, Dylan Raya, is back to kick off for the Gauchos.
Reyes to kick off.
Good deep kick, about the 10-yard line. Received by the Trojans. Blocks are setting up, makes a move, pushes through another one, breaks the tackles, tries to spin loose, and will be taken down just at about the 34. A good return there on the kickoff for the Trojans, and they will be set up with a 1st and 10. Oh, do we have an injury on the field? Looks to be the returner, number 19 for the Trojans, Adam Maldonado, is a little shaken up. He's still on the ground right around the 34.
And even the Casa coaches are coming out to take a look at him. That's how you show, you know, the humanity is still on the field. This is not a game of just a bunch of animals, so.
It is a very heated crosstown rivalry, but this is still a town rivalry. We got family on both sides of the river, so Trojans will set up on a 1st and 10. Adam is able to walk off the field under his own weight, so that's always a good sight to see. 1st and 10, under 5 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Down 7, the Trojans have maybe 1 or 2 drives left to go tie this game. Motion in the backfield, pitches it out to him, looking for the edge, cuts it up, and will be taken down after a good gain of about 4.
About 3 defenders on him right there. Very good play by the Gaucho defense to get all over him and make sure to stop him before he got that first.
Number 24, the freshman Gavin Powell there with the rush in for the injured Adam Maldonado. Will be a 2nd and 7 now for the Trojans. Xavier Kubley set up under center. Play action, roll out right. He's looking deep. Can he throw on the run? Nobody's open. Tries to evade the sack, but can't. Ooh, looks like he was maybe grabbing onto a helmet there as he was brought down. We'll see if there's a flag, but.
And his helmet fell off. His helmet's on the field. I would be surprised if this isn't a face mask call.
And it is. You didn't see the flag from up here in the press box, but it is signaled by the referees. Xavier Kubley still has his helmet off after being pulled off by a Gaucho defender, so the Trojans will gain a few, be up to about the 40-yard line after that penalty. Clock is ticking down to 3 minutes 40 left in this game. This might be an overtime situation. Might have to push back the real Egg Bowl after a great JV game.
The first letter is 4. Where that 2 is, that's where the 4 is. And then the 7 is where the 2 goes. It's 2nd and 2.
That'll bring up 2nd down, 2 yards to go after that penalty. Not enough for a first. So 2nd and 2 for the Trojans.
Well, if you can do that.
Trojans looking deep, ball in the air, almost caught. It was there. No penalty flags.
Hands on his head there as he goes down. Almost on that reception was Bo Berger.
Hey, what do you want? Hey, burgers. Soda?
Yeah, we need this to be right.
I'm on Brooklyn. I'm on Brooklyn.
Well, isn't it cool?
Right there.
So now the Trojans set up with a 3rd and 2 after that deep try. Trying to keep this drive alive. 3.5 left in this game. Down 7. The Trojans got to keep this drive alive to keep their hopes alive.
Brooklyn, you too.
Quarterback under center. Handoff. Number 14. Breaks the first tackle, but in his gang tackle, we'll see if he gets the first. He's damn close. I think this is 4th down territory for the Trojans, so we'll see. It will be a 1st down for the Trojans. Just gets enough to move the chains, so it'll be a 1st and 10 now. Clock still ticking. Just under 3.5 left. One thing the Trojans are known for is really good clock management, so we'll see if they can bring this clock down and make it so the Gauchos don't have a chance.
Well, you can
First, move that 1, make it first.
Perfect.
You're going to put that right here.
Gavin Powell has been an absolute bruiser so far this game, number 24. He's been getting up slow each time, but he keeps going. Here's the pass, looking deep for him, intercepted, it was overthrown. Number 82 gets the interception, and he's pushed out of bounds. Number 82 for the Gauchos, Dylan Reyes, the kicker, gets the interception there on the overthrow. Trojans' hopes are not looking great after that.
Now bring the ball all the way down to the 49-yard line. First down.
Just get rid of
Gauchos.
Camera 4, zoom in on the presence a little bit.
So after back-to-back drives of the Gauchos scoring, they're here again. This Trojan defense got to find some way to stop them with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left and try and get the ball back to the offense. 3 interceptions for the Trojans, so that defense is very tired. They've been out there for a long time.
You ready to zoom out?
Gauchos hand it off. Ezra Sampson, he breaks out left, but is chased down and tackled after a gain about 3.
Samuelson on the carry. Brought down by Hunter Arndt.
Seems to be almost a scuffle down there. Number 8 for the Trojans, Hunter Arndt, really just trying to get out of there and not getting an altercation.
Yeah, right there, perfect. Right here.
My one and only question here is, can the Trojans save this game with 2 minutes left on the clock?
They don't have their timeouts, so it will be very difficult to manage this clock. We will have the 2-minute warning to stop the clock. Or will we? Yeah, there it is. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go left in this game.
Timeout on the field, Casa Grande.
Will be a 2nd and 5 for the Gauchos, trying to keep the drive alive to finish out this game.
Inspired by Sonoma County's famous vineyards, farm,
Right there, zoom in a bit.
and local community.
These DBs need to get ready to catch an interception, and the defensive line needs to get ready to make some sacks. And this defensive and this offensive coordinator needs to get sorry about that, Trojans. This defensive coordinator needs to make sure that they can get a stop here before the end of the game.
Yeah, got to get the ball back to the Trojans for any chance of a win here on this beautiful Saturday morning.
We make that process smooth and stress-free. Serving San Francisco and the greater North Bay, call Rojas Painting for your next painting project.
2nd and 6 after the ball is replaced. Gauchos with the lead, trying to maintain it and not give the ball back to the Trojans. This defense has not been good the second half, as it's another handoff. Bounces out right. No! There we go. Finally, a good defensive stop in the run game for the Trojans. Ezra Sampson loses a yard or 2. It will be a 3rd and long now. Let's see if the Trojans can get their defense off the field. Oh, timeout for the Trojans. So they do have at least one timeout to stop the clock. 3rd and 6. If they can get a stop here, the Trojans definitely have a chance to get the ball back to go win this game. If you move your attention over to the far left side end zone, you can see the Trojan band walking out.
Number 3, focus on the man. Mark right now. Yes.
We'll have a shot of that in a second.
Good, right there. Follow.
There they are, our Trojan band coming out as varsity looms in the balance. We got a minute 42 left in this game. Huge play here. If the Trojans can get a stop, the Gauchos will almost definitely punt this ball away and give the Trojans the ball with under 2 minutes to go score and tie this game up. But if the Gauchos can get it here, it's all been over. 3rd and 7. Biggest play of the game right here. Quarterback drops back. Screen pass, number 80. Stopped! He doesn't get it. 3rd and 1 now. Oh, sorry, excuse me. 4th and 1 now. This is close enough, though, that the Trojans or the Gauchos might go for it to end this game. We'll see if the kicking team, nope, they will go for it. It is close enough. Because if they get this, the game is almost entirely over. So the Gauchos will go for it to try and win this game.
This defense needs to stay as locked in as possible to make this stop, to turn over the ball, and have one more chance for a great touchdown.
Yeah, the Gauchos are letting the clock run down as far as possible. A minute now only left in this game.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
Here we go. If that last play was the biggest play of the game, now this is 4th and 1. Game on the line. Heavy set for the Gauchos. Handoff. They got a big boy in the backfield, but there's a penalty flag on the field. If this is on the Gauchos, false start Gauchos. So it will be 4th down. They will still have a chance to go for it, but they'll be pushed back 5 yards. Back to around the 45, the 46-yard line. The Gauchos are under a minute left. 4th and 7 now for the Gauchos. And they are making this. So now that it is the 4th and 7, the Gauchos will punt it away for the Trojans. The Trojans will have around 50 seconds to go and win this game. Sorry, go and tie this game. They still got forced overtime even if they score. Punt from the 40. Not a bad punt, some side spin right to that to 20, and it's a fair catch. 49, oh, flag on the field. We'll see what that is.
Flag down on the punt.
Let's see what the flag's for.
And I wish the marching band was on show.
So it was a penalty on the Trojans at the end of that play, so they'll be pushed back even farther. 18-yard line. Oh, sorry, excuse me. 8-yard. Oh, sorry. 13-yard line. Getting my hashes mixed up. 13-yard line for the Trojans. They got a long ways to go in 49 seconds to go try and force overtime. The Trojans' passing offense has been mainly a bunch of deep balls and out routes, and they got to do something like that. Oh. Some penalty on the field seems to be for too many players on the field. Arguments from the Trojan backfield. Last thing you want to see to start the game-winning drive is a penalty that will push them back inside the 5.
They need a very deep pass here to make it out.
Just need some sort of very efficient offense. Yeah, clock is down to 20 seconds. No timeouts or no stops. They pretty much got one play. That's a screen pass out to the right, and he is tackled inside the 5, and that will do it. 8 seconds left. Offense will not be able to set up in time. 2-1, and that is the game. Trojans lose to the Gauchos.
Wonderful performance by all the
The JV Gauchos will win the Egg Bowl. Big celebrations from the Gauchos defense. We got 17 minutes until the real Varsity Egg Bowl is coming up.
Man, these Trojans are heads hanging down. They're not very happy with the result of the game. But honestly, they played a very good game. They fought hard until the end of the game. And all I got to say was this was a fun game to watch, especially for a JV game.
Yes, a very good JV game. Okay, thank you very much. My name is Luca Palermo.
And my name is Aaron Ranjbar.
And thank you very much for tuning into this JV game. This stream will end, and we will start back up with a new title for the varsity game.
And Trojans, remember to stay safe out there.
And
Make it a great day.